Hey guys. So, Divya, the magic girl, I call her that by the way, because she comes up with so many questions and she's like, she's so kind of enthusiastic. Yeah. What is this and how does this work? And also we are on a roll here, like literally. She's asking me questions and I'm like, okay, let's go for it. So the topic for this particular video is judgments, and of course, it comes from the entire karmic story that I spoke about, what karma is, and the judgment part and stuff and all. So let's understand judgments now. If you've noticed, yeah, we continue to judge ourselves at every juncture as we are moving through life. And judgment is key in you experiencing something that you prefer not experiencing. Yeah. So I'll just take a very small example of, let's say, someone who is um, a celebrity, or okay, let's not say a celebrity, but someone who's actually out there in the public arena in front of, on the stage, a singer, yeah, and he or he is really holding a huge amount of thing around um, the personal appearance, how they look, what kind of weight do they have, and how's everybody seeing them, yeah. So now, because of the law of the quantum law, the law of attraction, whatever it is that is being held inside the energy field is going to be experienced by that person on the outside by way of judgment coming to him or her, yeah, through the audience or to the people who are even online, social media and stuff, the comments that are coming your way and stuff. So it's key to remove all judgment from the self, which means being unapologetically you. And and once you fully own yourself and accept yourself just the way you are, just the way you are, yeah, you start to come more and more into your true authentic signature frequency, which each one of us carries, by the way, which is then going to aid us to create that magic that we are down here to create. So I am not here to create your kind of magic. I'm here to create my kind of magic. And for me to be even able to discover what that my kind of magic is, which is coming from my unique signature frequency, I first need to own myself. And I first need to um, um, stop judging myself for being not as um, not not the same as you, or for me being um, not tall enough, or for me, because we place a lot of physical body judgments on ourselves also, right? So, or for me not to be able to use those exact words that you are using, or sing in the exact manner that you are singing. But hey, we are not here to do what the other is doing. Remember, you are your unique self, and that is your power. Your power lies in your uniqueness. So when you experience yourself as that, that's when judgment starts to drop by and by. That is then going to help you not come back again. Because the cycle of rebirth, if you believe in it, the cycle of rebirth, reincarnation, steps from or originates from judgment. Because when I have placed a judgment on myself, remember, I said that we are asked that question, when you're having a life review, would you want to go and correct it? Now that correction is coming from a judgment space. That means you don't see whatever has happened as perfect. Now this is really tricky, because if you've ended up, let's say, causing massive harm to someone, of course you're not going to see it as perfect. So you will have to go back, yeah, to resolve that energy. That's the reason we all of us have found ourselves coming back and back again. And this ascension timeline is actually setting us free. So once you've been able to, in this particular moment of now, as you are alive, when you've been able to release judgment of you, then in that life review, because you're not holding any judgment of you, you are unapologetically you have seen everything is perfect just the way it is, yeah, even the imperfections. That's when you will not say yes to that question that is asked of you. Would you want to go and correct it? So you would just be like, no, because this was perfect, whatever it was. And you can only say that once you have really, from your heart space, given gratitude to everything that's coming your way, which is making you feel not good enough, not worthy enough, not loved enough, not important enough, and so on and so forth. And continuing to take your power back from all those emotions. And finally stepping into an integrated, centered, balanced version of you, yeah, the balance of masculine and feminine energy, and feeling, no, not feeling, the word is experiencing yourself as the divine spark, or as this being of light. So judgment is a very important, potent mix to this entire pie, which will then set you free. Do I need to speak about anything else on judgment? Of course, there is so much that I can talk about, because we talked about self-judgment and how that links to or ties to reincarnation cycles. There is judgment of the other as well that we continue to do. So you continue to judge the other all throughout. Yeah. So of course, the reason is that you use yourself as a reference point. Yeah. And then you either judge yourself or the other because they're not being like the way you are being, or you are not being the way they are being. So this entire gamut that is actually playing out, yeah, outside, actually is coming from you not accepting yourself just the way you are. And of course, I totally, completely understand, because how can you accept yourself just the way you are? Because right from the word go, you have been corrected. Well-meaning parents, well-meaning schooling authorities, yeah, well-meaning grown-ups, elders, whatever. But they didn't know any better. So you were corrected. Don't do this. Do it this way. This is how it needs to be done, and all of that. Of course, when you're small, you don't know, how things need to be done. So of course, you need to be told. However, we find ourselves throughout our life being corrected by people who are older to us, and they feel that it's their right to, just by way of them, being, having the number of years on their side, yeah, that they feel that they are more experienced. We always get that from, people who are older to us, right? That I know more because I'm older. Well, no, let me now form my own preferences, yeah, and when I'm doing that, yeah, when I'm honoring that space and beginning to see myself as this unique being of light, my preferences will be tweaked according to what I know of life. So it's coming from my unique lens, and that's very important. Why? Because from that heart space, yeah, where you're then going to be feeling things, right, and the unique lens is coming from that feeling space, you can end up creating magic for yourself. So yeah, I think so. The judgment of the other can only go when you removed the judgment of the self. So I think I digressed a little bit. However, you need to be able to just be in a space of live and let live, allowing allowing the other's point of view to be there and harmoniously coexisting. That can only come through when you have removed all your beliefs and stepped out of the programs and those emotionally charged spaces that we hold, where you instantly come to defend your point of view and stuff, and all needs to start to move out. All right. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.